Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Friday. I finally got around to doing this L96 review, or MB08 review by Well. Sorry it took me a while. I was just out of town, and then just more stuff kept coming up, and then I kept forgetting, or I got too lazy to do it. But anyway, today's video is going to be a full in-depth review of the Well MB08 Spring Sniper Rifle. It's pretty much, I guess, you know, the typical L96 look, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about materials it's made out of, features, trademarks if any, and just pretty much anything, you know, about the gun, FPS, price, where I got it from, and what I think about it, and if I would recommend it or not. But I mean, right off the bat, this is a really good gun for a first sniper. If you've never had any sniper experience, or you're kind of interested in getting into, you know, the sniping part of the game, I would say, you know, starting off with a spring, pretty much a spring sniper is going to be, you know, all you need. And I mean, since it's spring, it's going to be a little bit cheaper, so it's not going to really cost you a whole lot as, you know, compared to a gas sniper. So this is kind of a really nice sniper to have as a beginner if you're not used to, you know, sniping on the field. But anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about what the gun is made out of entirely. It's got a nice hefty weight to it. It's going to be about, I think, 10 pounds, which is maybe about 4 something kilograms. I'm not sure on that. Honestly, I like using the metrics more, but I should probably know this because I am Russian. But no, anyway, the gun itself, it's going to be made out of a mix of polymer and steel. So I'm not sure if that's how the real one is made out of, but I mean, that's pretty much what this one is. So pretty much I got the tan edition. There's obviously black is the other one, but there's probably other ones too, I'm not sure. You're going to have the tan portion is going to be all polymer with metal little rivets or screws in each point. And yeah, I guess polymer slash plastic is what I'm going to start pointing out of. But yeah, this is polymer, the tan body. This cheek rest or cheek riser is also plastic. And these little pads right here near the buttstock is plastic. But the butt pad itself is actually made out of rubber, which is kind of nice. And then, let's see, more plastic parts. I guess the sling mounts over here and on the other side are also made out of plastic. Actually, no, I am lying. The sling mounts are actually made out of metal. I mean, there's really not a whole lot of plastic on here, which is nice for a, you know, decently priced sniper. So I mean, that's not bad. And then the metal parts is the whole upper barrel, the sniper scope, the bolt, the retractable, or it's a collapsible stock actually. This little rivet right here collapses, which I'll show in the video in a little bit. And then you got these cheek riser adjusters where you can turn them both, and then you can elevate the cheek pad to whatever, you know, is comfortable for you. And these are also made out of metal. And same with the rear bipod or monopod in the back. This is also made out of metal. There's a little button right here you press, and it kind of retracts the monopod. And then, yeah, like I said, the sling mounts are metal. And since this gun, it does come in 2 parts. So when you get it, you're going to receive it in a box, and it's going to be 2 parts that you got to put together. All the screws, all the assembly, I mean, well, all the screws are included. You're going to have to assemble it together yourself, but it's really simple. Like, the black part and the tan part are literally 2 different pieces. So you're going to get just the barrel and then the body of or like the frame of the sniper when you receive the package. But anyway, I mean, that's pretty much the, oh yeah, also the magazine is also made out of metal and plastic. It's like a combination. And then the bipod too, but I don't have it included because it is on my other sniper. But I mean, you should know what a bipod is if you're coming to look at this video. But, well, I'm not necessarily know it, but I mean a bipod, 2 things that hold the sniper up. Anyway, it comes with that, and that's also made out of metal. So the good thing with this sniper is you're going to get the full package. You're going to get the scope, the the bipod, monopod, everything's included, which I think is really cool. You know, so like I said, you're getting a good bang for your buck. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this buttstock is collapsible for easy travel. There's a button right here that you push, and then this go ahead and collapses. There's a little slit right here, and when you close it, it kind of slides right in and locks into place. And then, you know, it's another easy way of fast travel if you're, you know, if you're in a hurry and you gotta pack up or something. And then the same thing, it just kind of unclicks and then clicks back into place right here on this little notch right here. But I mean, that's like a cool little feature. Like I said, also for other features, I mean, I pointed out a lot of them, like the monopod's pretty cool, the cheek riser, the scope. I mean, it's pretty cool. You know, I definitely like this package that I got, because I mean, it comes with everything that you need to start with sniping. But let's see, I'm kind of going off the fly here, so if I do kind of miss some stuff, I'm very sorry. I'm very short on memory, guys, on my phone, so if it kind of sounds weird where it breaks up into a couple sections in the video, that's because of I had to re-upload the segment that I previously uploaded. Anyway, I think I left off at where I was getting to the scope and exactly just the trigger and just the whole like upper portion and the barrel part of the gun. So going into the scope, you're going to receive everything in the box when you order this gun, which is cool. So the scope's going to be included, and you're going to get a 3-9 by 40 scope, which, I mean, it's pretty nice. It's very accurate to, I mean, for me it is. I'm going to see if I can get that in there. It's kind of hard to see. But, I mean, it's got pretty much standard crosshairs. You can kind of see them right there. So, I mean, you're not going to get anything too fancy unless you personally upgrade it yourself. But, for the zoom function you got right here, this is the one that turns for pretty much the zoom. It's going to go all the way up to 90, if it, or 9, not 90, 9. So this is your zoom function, which is cool. And then right here under these caps, the plastic caps, you're going to have the adjustments for like elevation and you know, left and right, up and down. So you're going to need a flathead screwdriver to adjust those if your scope is, you know, messed up. But I mean, I don't think you're gonna need that, because when I got mine, everything was amazingly accurate. So like right out of the box, you don't got to do anything, which is just another plus to this. And then right here you got these little plastic screw head type things to move your scope on the rail wherever you want. I just kept mine there. I mean, it's pretty comfortable for me. And then I mean, that's really it about the scope. The bipod, I'm just gonna go over like what this comes with. So a bipod goes right here. You're gonna get a bipod with rails, and it's all metal bipod, so it's pretty sweet. I mean, it's your basic standard bipod. It's nothing fancy. Just put it on and then bam, you're good to go. But now going on to the whole trigger and the bolt. The trigger, I kind of like it because it has, if you guys are familiar with Glock, the Glock pistol, it has this little tongue right here in the middle where it's like a trigger safety. Let me see if I can pull that out a little better. Okay, so you kind of see that little tongue right here. That's kind of like a trigger safety. If you guys aren't familiar with that, that's what it does. It's like an extra safety for your gun or rifle, whatever gun has a safety like this. But anyway, and also, since we're talking about safeties, you have another one right here. It's like a switch. So I mean, you know, there's nothing really too complicated about that. So I'll pull the bolt back, and you'll see I'm gonna just press the outside of the trigger, and it doesn't want to go. But then when I press it with the tongue, that's when it, you know, activates the spring and then it shoots. But I mean, it's really cool. And for the bolt action, it's gonna be a very smooth and very light bolt movement. In my opinion, I think it's quite comfortable. So, you know, if you're not the strongest guy in the world, you know, this is not going to be too much of a hassle. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think it's that bad. But I mean, you're cocking back a 500 FPS spring with 0.2 gram BBs. So, I mean, a lot of people would think that's pretty tough. But I mean, I was extremely surprised at how simple it was to pull the trigger back. But this is also not an open bolt. like type system to like where you pull it back, it's like open over here. It's just like one extended long bolt, so it's not like, you know, like a real one, like a gas one normally. It's like it opens up right here when you move the bolt back. But anyway, that's really the whole upper. I'll talk about the barrel itself. It's a fluted barrel, which is kind of a reason why I bought this, because I definitely like this type because it's a fluted barrel. I think it's cool to me. I mean, pretty much simple as that. And then this, obviously, since I live in the US, this is coming with an orange tip. You can see I tried taking it off. It is on here very, very, very tight. There was like an inner part in here that was orange. I took that out, but this is just like cemented in with some kind of insanely crazy glue. So that's the one downside about that, but I mean, it's whatever. It's not too bad. If you get some kind of mock suppressor or something on here, one that doesn't screw on, I mean, something that just goes on here just for show, you can definitely hide it. But yeah, I mean, unless you get lucky, it's going to be tough to remove, I gotta say. But I mean, that's really the whole, I mean, bolt and upper type of assembly. And like I said, I was going to talk about trademarks. There are really absolutely zero trademarks on this gun, except that it says it's made in China. That's the only thing that's written on this gun, other than the 3x9x40 on the scope and then the numbers on the dial itself. So nothing too fancy on trademarks. I mean, if you're going to be a trademark guy, I wouldn't go with this, but I mean, like I said, this is a good beginning sniper rifle, and this is something you really should look into. But now the magazine I'll talk about, it's like a spring up type magazine. So you got the button right here, you push, and it just shoots out. So I mean, it's kind of, if you're not familiar with this, and you know, you press it when you're like, you know, on all adrenaline rush and stuff, just keep an eye on that, because this thing will spring out really good. You can see that it's I mean, your basic spring up mag, it's about it, and it shows you how to put it. It says front, and then caliber 6mm BB, and it's a double stack magazine that comes with a speed loader too, so you can speed load this with a special adapter that's also included to fit this magazine, and then you put it in and you're ready to rock, and then you just go ham with this thing. Alright, my memory's gonna run out, so I'm gonna switch over and start talking about more stuff. Alright, this is the third segment. Again, I'm very sorry I have to do it like this, but this is the best way I can do it. But one thing I forgot to mention about the magazine for the capacity, it's going to be holding around 32 rounds. So, I mean, that's really nice for a sniper too, because just to get more shots out. But yeah, sorry, I just thought I'd mention that last detail. But now, I know I kind of mentioned it briefly, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about the power, like FPS, and I'm going to talk about the price, where I bought it, and then finally my review, or my opinion of it. So, for FPS, it's going to be shooting very, very hot out of the box, right around 480 to 500 FPS with 0.2 gram BBs. So right then and there, I extremely recommend you get something a lot heavier than a 0.2 gram BB, because just with a 0.2 gram BB, it's going to be shooting too heavy, too inaccurate, I think. So you're going to need something just a little bit heavier, maybe like a 0.28 or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I shot anything that heavy, so I kind of forgot the BB grades, because I usually just use 0.2s. But I mean, I'm recommending that you use something a little bit heavier just so you get better accuracy. But yeah, out of the box, it's shooting around 480 to 500 FPS. So it's, I mean, what do you expect out of a sniper? Look how long the barrel is. I mean, it's definitely at least 1.75 feet in length, probably. I don't know how much that is in meters or millimeters or whatever. But anyway, it's pretty long, so you're gonna get, you know, a lot of speed coming out of that BB. But also, I'm gonna go ahead and put this down so you guys can see it better. I'll tell you how much I purchased it and where I purchased it from. Let me use my foot, sorry. I purchased this from airsplat.com, and actually no, I got this on Christmas, exactly on Christmas. The guy dropped it off literally on Christmas Eve, which was pretty sweet. But yeah, I've had it since then. I've had absolutely zero problems with this. I mean, I've used this thing a lot. I've even used it and abused it in just a lot of situations, and it's, oh my god, it's amazing still. But Anyway, I purchased this from Airsplat. I think their retail price is going to be around $170 something, but since I used a promotional code, they dropped it to about like $50 less. So I only ended up paying between like $120 and $130. But I ordered another gun with this rifle, so it was kind of a mix and match. So I don't know exactly for sure, but I know I definitely got at least $40 to $50 off with their 35% off coupon codes that they had for the Christmas special or whatever. So that was kind of nice. But yeah, I mean, I think I maybe mostly, hopefully, covered everything that's important about this gun. But I'll definitely give my rating of it from scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best. I'll definitely give it a 9 out of 10. And I mean, reason why I don't give it a full 10 out of 10 is because it kind of has its moments where it shoots 100 feet and then it shoots like 40 feet. So there's probably some kind of piston, like, I mean, this is, like, I noticed this when I first got it. So like, that's the one issue. Like, I think the piston is kind of not properly done up or something, because it kind of fluctuates a lot with its range. The range could drop like significantly from shot to shot, which is kind of just annoying. Like, you could have one shot going like I said, like 100, 150 feet, and then one shot that barely reaches 50 feet, and it kind of curves down. It's kind of strange, but to me, I think that's just from me using 0.2 gram BBs and not something heavier. But like I said, I don't mess around. I mean, it's been a while since I messed around with heavier BBs, but that could be one of the reasons why, and that's the only issue I had. But other than that, I mean, everything else is like just amazing. This gun is excellent. Pretty much, it comes with everything you need: bipod scope, monopod, cheek riser, butt pad that you can actually take some of the plastic pieces out to shorten the butt pad. I mean, you're gonna get a heavy sniper. I mean, it's not heavy, it's still pretty light, it's like about under 10 pounds. But I mean, just the realism too is what a lot of people like. The materials are very, very excellent made. It's all metal, so you know it's gonna last a lot longer than plastic. If you, like, you know, go with Tokyo Marui or something, like, you know, Tokyo Marui snipers, they're gonna be, most of them are gonna be plastic. So I mean, this is nice because it's made out of metal and it'll last you a little bit longer. But I mean, honestly, my recommendation, I would say yes. I would definitely say yes. If you're new to airsoft sniping, you kind of want to just try it out from time to time, something that won't break the bank. I mean, there's snipers that go for $200-300 easily, or more. So I mean, I think for retail being 170 or maybe 160 or something, I'm not too sure. They could have lowered it by now. I mean, this is definitely a great starter sniper because you're getting everything with this sniper. I mean, because a lot of snipers, they just don't even sell the scope, and the scope's, you know, a good chunk of money too, like 50 bucks sometimes. But here, you got everything in this package included, which is really cool. It even comes with an unjamming rod, literally the length of the barrel. And it comes with a speed loader with a special tip to feed that magazine. So that's also going to be, in my opinion, like I said, you know, you're ready to go right out of the box. But I mean, yeah, guys, that's really all I had for this review. I really hope you enjoyed my review of the Well MB08 Spring Airsoft Sniper Rifle. And I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe for more content because I have a lot more airsoft stuff that I would gladly love to post in the future. So if you want to keep up to date with my videos, definitely subscribe because you will not be disappointed. And yeah, guys, happy Friday and have an awesome weekend. I'll see you guys soon.